No masks, no mandates, no vaccine mandates. This is America. We do what we please within the rule of law and morality. Forever, one nation under God. And that's absolute, and that's what I believe in.
As far as any kind of mandate, if it's done by the industry, okay. You don't have to have a mask. What if we proved the experts wrong? Well, first the cloth mask was good, but now it's not good. It's in and out, it's up and down. To heck with that. No mandates. I'm not for that. I don't support that. I support you.
I am going to work and do whatever is possible to fight back against these ongoing mandates and socialist policies that so many people around the world have suffered through, and that can't be the direction of the United States of America.
Thank you.
Vaccine mandates and mask mandates I'm against. And also I want to add the other point. We changed the definition of what a vaccine is. I remember when I was a kid, I got a vaccine and you don't get sick from it anymore. This is not a flu shot that comes out every year. A flu shot is not a vaccine. So words have meanings, and there's reasons we have definitions.
I would immediately finish the wall, 100%. They issued contracts, it was paid for, and Sleepy Joe nuked it? Well, what's that all about? It's craziness.
This country is so great. I understand why people want to be here. But I don't understand what Congress is doing by messing around fix immigration. How many years have you heard that? About the same amount of years that you've heard, oh, we're going to fix water. You know, tired of that. Stop the dialogue, stop the rhetoric, do something.
I think that it's ridiculous that we're willing to send our men and women abroad to protect the borders of Ukraine, and we're not even willing to protect our own borders here in the United States. So that's the first part of it. But as the daughter of legal refugees, I believe that we need to have an immigration policy that actually works in this country, so that we have the resources that we need. So yes, the first and foremost, we need to have a border wall.
Well, let's start with the border wall. There's no reason why we can't even do a border wall on those hard hills and those mountains. We're America, we can build anything. We can get SpaceX to do these things in Texas, launching satellites and Starlink. I want to see a full wall. It is a demonstration of what we can do as an Americans. Secondly, if I had an engineer come up to me and tell me, I want to build you a compromised foundation for your home. I want to build a compromised bridge for your city. Would we even consider that to be a solution?
We need new ideas for our farmers and our valley. And this makes me angrier than anything that we've been talking about this for 30, 40 years now, not gotten storage. I see water as a national security topic, issue. And that if in fact climate change is going to happen, we need to ensure that we're not dependent on climate for our water resources, for our ag community. Therefore, I plan to roll out a national plan, a national security plan to ensuring that we have water, creating desal. If Israel can create desal plants in Israel and give it to the Middle East, why can't the United States have desal plants in California to giving water to the big cities, to have those desal plants so the rest of the water and the amount we have can come to the valley in any drought-ridden areas?
It's a multi-pronged approach. So I've done construction, I've built wastewater plants. That's one of the issues up in Sacramento is the amount of effluent that leaves and chemicals. I did nuclear power production. We can do nuclear energy and have energy independence, and at those have desalinization plants. There's multiple off-the-shelf solutions that we can use throughout the state to address the water issue. We have a 50-year-old infrastructure that's designed to support a totally different atmosphere, and now we're adding this whole new environmental regulation that's taking away capacity. So it is not just a one-size-fits-all solution or this piece of legislation. It's working together and addressing each individual issues. And from the federal side, we actually can push some of these funds directly into these local communities and cities for upgrading of water and treatment facilities.
The lifeblood of the valley. Every one of us here can't be here without that water. We've seen agriculture gain efficiency. Farmers, they optimize. They're capitalists. They want output. They want production at the highest level to make the most money. How did they do that? Efficiency. It's amazing. How do we help them? How do we help the growth that Mike alluded to? Capacity. Desalinization is extraordinarily expensive. I don't think that's the way to go. I think we have capacity plans on the shelf for the west side and even for the east side where we can go higher level and gain that capacity. And then it becomes a real discussion of theory versus reality. That's the plan. We have to break through. We have to break through the environmentalists. They can't file an injunction every time they feel like it, and then we're back 365 days.
But now that we're letting people out of prison, or we're not gonna have prisons anymore, I'm about ready to go where the pumps are, cut the wires, and let them arrest me. Let the water flow. Because I know you felt that same frustration.